Hello everyone, this is Vicky, Stitchnbutton, coming at you a week late. Yeah, today is Wednesday, the 22nd of November, instead of the 15th of November. This is Flosstube number 145. And what can I say besides there was retreat, there was COVID, there was me being sick and busy. But I'm here, a week late, and then I'll have another one next week. I don't have a ton of stitching to show because when I was sick, I wasn't really stitching, but I do have some, and I've been working on bags. Because I was sick, I didn't work on bags as soon as I got home as I had planned, so I sort of double-stepped it the past couple of days. I have a pile of bags here. They have been cut and ironed, and now I need to put tabs on vinyl and start sewing. So there's 44 bags total in this batch, and I'll be putting them up on the website as soon as they're done. Tomorrow I'll start doing more bag stuff. Tonight I'm actually going to do my video, get it uploaded, and start stitching because it needs to be done. Nails still aren't done. They're still... Look, it's been rough. It's been rough. So let's start from, I don't know, last weekend. Or the week before, I don't know, a while ago, I flew up and spent time with my bestie, and we had a really good time going on. I flew up on Tuesday, and then Wednesday we went and visited with my niece, and then we had dinner with a friend of ours that we've known since high school afterwards, because he lives in Delaware also. And then Thursday, we went and saw another Stitchy friend and hung out with her for the afternoon and had some Chinese foods. And then Friday, we drove to Ohio, to Yellow Springs. And that was for the Stitching in the Springs retreat. We got to see our stitchers that we stitched with last year and a couple of new people. And unfortunately, Sarah and Joni did not make it this time. But we had a good time even without them, and I gave Sarah and Joni both hard times. So there's that. The retreat was good. It's a nice laid back short weekend type thing. You arrive on Friday and you sign out of oh my goodness, words are hard. You'd think I never did this before. So you check out on Sunday morning, and we got to sit with our original crew, and then with the two missing, Kat and Deb came over and sat with us. So our table was still full, and this time there was 52 people, I think was the count for this year. So that number sticks in my head. So there's about 50 people there, and some old, some new. It was good. I got to see Candy, 614 Stitcher. At my table, it was my bestie Gina, of course, and let me think. Then Jessie Marie from Jessie Does Stuff. Then I'm going around the table in my head. Then Sammy J Stitches. And then Annette, who is Janet Jabber's sister. Janet Jabber was next. And then there was Deb. And then there was Kat, who is Valkyrie Stitchworks or Stitchery, or I think it's Valkyrie Stitchworks. I have to look it up. I'll link her below. Anyway, so yeah, we had a good table, and I went around to other tables and did my visiting. Suki and Alara were over in a far table along with, I'm trying to remember names, guys. It's hard. There was a Michelle over there. There was Kristen. And then at another table, there was Tina Frazier. I got to see her and her mom again this year. Tina Frazier also has a Flosstube. And Sheila was there again. And Karen, Karen's a Stitchy friend. She was there, and she was at a different table too. But Suki brought her, I think it's supersized max color, of the book of Fairy Tale Bookshelf. Is it Fairy Tale Bookshelf? It's one of those bookshelves, one of those Hades. It's huge, and she had it there last year, and I messaged her. I was like, did you bring it? She's like, I think I'd be evicted if I didn't bring it. So of course she had to bring it. So it was all good. All good. We had a good time. There were things for sale. There was let me think, Alara brought bags and needle minders. We had Live and Die LA, we had threads and fabric from them, and then stickers and magnets from them. And then Valkyrie Stitchworks, she had needle minders and scissor fobs. And then I brought my stuff. I brought bags and uh, needle minders and a couple other things here and there. And then Sammy brought her charts and kits that she had available. So there was a little bit of shopping to be done there, and which is good because there's the nearest shop I think is Keepsakes, and it's over an hour away, and I wasn't driving over there because that's even an hour further from where we already had to drive back to. We had a raffle, and uh, some of us donated stuff and they drew 3 tickets. So you bought tickets, and they just drew random tickets for winners, and there were 3 winners of there was some good stuff. There was project bags and a lap stand of some sort, a wooden lap stand, and some charts and some other goodies. So that was nice. And all that money that was raised for that, I think it was like just over $700. 732 is a number that sticks in my head. I could be wrong. But that went to a food pantry, a local food pantry there. And then people had even brought in other things to donate, non-perishables and personal hygiene items. So that was good. Uh, what else? There's a lot to remember, guys, and I was sick, so... Yeah, so we drove back Sunday. Oh, we ate lunch. They had the 2 dinners there, the Friday night and Saturday night, and then they had continental breakfast, but Gina and I had a deluxe room that had a fridge, and it was Gina, Sammy, and I. And Gina and I stopped at Walmart, and I got a box of the Jimmy Dean's. I think they're Jimmy Dean's breakfast sandwiches. And we just put those in the fridge because you can allow them to defrost, to cook them in the microwave. So that's what we were eating for breakfast because I just didn't want a Danish or whatever. I don't know if they had... I don't know that they had Danishes this time. I think they had muffins and some like granola bars and stuff. So we had the sandwiches. And then... just trying to think. We had brought our own snacks. There was plenty of snacks at our table. And I'll have to show you some of the stuff that was given. I remember most of the names of things. I don't remember everybody's name. Am I missing anything? We'll see as I go along if something pops in my head. So, we came back Sunday. It was a gorgeous drive back. We took no tolls, and I think it only took us a little while longer than it would have if had it wasn't no tolls. I think we saved like $15 in tolls by dipping down into Maryland. And it was a gorgeous scenery because we had left early enough where we weren't driving in the dark too long. So that was nice. Monday, that's when I got sick. I did not feel well, and I tested, and I was positive for COVID. So we ordered masks because I had given masks to a couple people that weren't feeling well on Sunday, and because I had to fly home on Tuesday. So I masked up, and I stayed by myself. I got to the airport, and I checked my bag in, which is that auto thing right at the kiosk because I had pre-checked in. So I just had to put the things on my bag, the sticky things, and then just hand them over to the person. I masked up when I was in there. And then I sat outside because I always get there early, like 2 hours early. And I sat outside on a bench because it was nice enough out. And I sat by myself, and I just waited until it was time to go through TSA. TSA was pretty quick. It wasn't that full. So I was able to go through that pretty easy. I got a bottle of water like I always do because I have my purse snacks because purse snacks are key. And then I just buy a bottle of water once I go through TSA. And because they give you a cup of water, but they have a whole bottle. I don't know why they just don't give you the bottle. And you can't put a lid on it. And I don't want a cup. Plus, I wasn't feeling good. I just wanted to go to sleep. So that's what I did. I went into the waiting area with all messed up and sat by myself. And then we got on the plane. There was only 55 people on our whole entire plane, which was nice. And it was a straight through. Got on the plane, got a whole aisle by myself, sat in a corner, and got my neck pillow. And when I wear a mask on the plane and want to go to sleep, I pull the whole thing up so it's covering my mouth and my eyes, and I just went to sleep. I woke up like an hour later, took a sip of water, and went back to sleep. And I woke up at the end of the flight. They were talking about put your seatbelts on. We're going to have turbulence. We're going to be landing soon. And it was like taking forever. And we were about a half hour early coming down. And we ended up pretty much landing on time. I noticed at one point, I looked out the window and I'm noticing some islands, and I'm like, that sort of looks like the Keys, Florida Keys, which is way below Fort Lauderdale, by the way. And lo and behold, once I got off the plane and got my stuff, I was looking at my emails, just waiting for Frank to pick me up. And I had an email welcoming me to the Bahamas. So apparently we dipped down in the Bahamas air, and T-Mobile was just letting me know I'd have service in the Bahamas. Good to know. Who knew? So I got home. I got in the car, and we came straight home. Did we even... We stopped at a drive-through. Frank drove. We stopped at a drive-through for McDonald's, and we just came home. It was raining the whole time. It was miserable, and I just wanted to come home and go to bed. So most of the week has been set. I did actually, I don't usually take naps. And this time, I took a couple of naps. I wasn't as tired as the first time when I had COVID earlier this year. This was more like a head cold that just happened to be positive for COVID. That's all it was for me. But in the same token, I was coughing and sneezing a lot. So it sort of makes you tired, and I was just foggy headed. So not much got done as far as getting bags or stitching or anything like that. I just sort of chilled out. And that's been my week. A couple days ago, I finally felt good. I tested negative. I started cutting bags. I finished ironing today. I did a little bit of stitching, not much, but I'll show you that in a bit. Let's go on to my old charts. So my featured old chart for this time is actually going to be a giveaway too. I have some stuff to give away. I went through my giveaway box and I need to get rid of some stuff. So we're going to make that happen. First thing for a giveaway is this old chart, and it's called Old Wives' Tale. And this is, it's an original by Sarah Ullman. Now, Sarah Ullman was the designer of Old Willow Stitchery, and she hand-dyed the Old Willow Stitchery threads. Unfortunately, she passed away right before 2003, I want to say, 2002, maybe. And this is one of her charts. I think this was printed, yeah, this was printed after she had passed, because it says estate of. So this was actually model stitched by my friend Susie. It said it on the inside because that's how her and I met, Susie, because we were model stitchers. She stitched for Sarah and I stitched for Tanya, Sarah's best friend. And yep, Susie model stitched this one, and it says, a watch pot never boils, find a penny, pick it up, all the day you'll have good luck, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And has an alphabet, and it says Old Wives' Tale, and has some motifs. Now, this is charted in the Old Willow Stitchery threads, which you cannot get anymore. So, best bet is to look at the picture and choose your own. It's pretty much, because she doesn't give a, no. I'm looking at the numbers that she has here. She gives an anchor. Okay. So she does give you the numbers, the equivalents in anchor numbers, which if you don't use anchor, I guess you can go to an anchor conversion and convert it to DMC, and or use your own hand-dyed, like General Arts or Classic Colorworks. So I'm going to offer this one. The keyword for this is Tale, T-A-L-E. So if you're interested in this, comment with Tale. Alright. Let's get on to the next one. I was picking through, and we're going to go with this full coverage piece by Mystic Stitch Inc. It's called True American. Keyword is going to be American. So you can comment American. Don't say giveaway. All the things. And, oh, that's something I wanted to tell you about. So in talking with Janet Jabber, she uses Markup XP, and I've heard of it before, but I never really got to see it. And she did bring her blanket for me to look at up close, so that was cool too. It's really cool. It looks good. So she was showing me Markup XP. I had my questions about it, so it's nice to be able to meet up with Stitchers and them actually show you how things work to see if you really want to do it. Now, I had downloaded Markup XP as the trial, but I never really used it or looked into it. So by her showing it to me, I had already had it on my tablet, so when I came home, I bought it. It's now, I don't know if it's because I already had it downloaded or if that's what it is, whether you download it fresh or not, but it was $18 for the year. So it's a subscription for $18 a year. You pay all at one time. And so far, I've gotten 2 in there. There were PDFs, and there's no way I would have been able to do that with Pattern Keeper. Now, I use my tablet just for Pattern Keeper, so therefore I put my Markup XP on there because that is just going to be my cross-stitch tablet. And that works for me. And so far I put on 2 ink circles. I put Henna Mandela Today. I put it on there. And then I have another one that I'm stitching that I'll show you. And I'll tell you why I ended up having to put it into Markup XP. But it's nice because I have Adobe Acrobat. Now, the key to it is you want it all going the correct way in a PDF file. I'm pretty sure. I think there's ways to do it other ways, but it was really easy for me. I have Adobe. I orientated, is that the word? I made sure they were going straight up and down. So they were in portrait mode, but that meant they were sideways. I put them into landscape mode. The pages, the individual pages that I need to do, because I have Adobe Acrobat, you can do that. You can edit it. And so by me being able to do that, I was able to put it into Markup XP, and it shows correctly, and it's working for me. It's working for me, so definitely recommend that. I can't wait to get others in there. One thing is I can't just, now with Pattern Keeper, you can take it right off of your Google Drive and stuff. With this, you have to, I haven't found a way to do that. I had to put it onto the tablet itself, and I have a SD card, so I put it on there, and it was able to take it off of there. I'll have to look further, and if that's not true, if I can get it right off of my Google Drive, that'll be even better. But so far, so good. I'm liking it. Next up for giveaway, we're trying to get some winter and Christmas stuff here. So Cold Wind Blows, it's called, and it's from Stony Creek Collection, February 2010 magazine. This is just pulled out from the magazine, and that's what it looks like. He's cute. I thought I'd stitch him one day, and I've had it for a while, and I'm not going to stitch him. Probably had him since 2010. Keyword for this is going to be cold. C-O-L-D. Cold. Next up for giveaway, I have 2 more. Okay. This next one is a stocking. Now, it's not quite Christmas. It's called Gardener's Delight Stocking. And this is from Cross Stitch Christmas 2002 magazine. And it's the Gardener's Stocking. So I'm just double checking. Yeah, all the parts are there. And the key. So the keyword for this one is stocking. And then last one is Christmas stuff from Poppy Creations. It comes with these 2. These are actually very small charts. I'm looking at it. It's like this big by that big. And so they're pretty small. I think 60 by 25 each ish, about. Anyway, so I think I'm not quite crazy about this color scheme here, and I would probably change out the colors. You can do them even with like all the letters the same color, and a variegated would be really cool too. And the key word for this is Christmas. All right. What's up next? What is up next? I did not take stuff out of their bags. Okay, so at the retreat, Kat and I had talked before the retreat, and she saw that I had a Treasure Time, which is this kit right here from Gold Collection. This is still available. I got mine off of Amazon. And she wanted to get it started, so we did. I did a whole 100 stitches on it. I'm using the kit fabric, which is a 16 count. I think we had looked it up. It was 16 count. And it's this blue color. And I brought us both needle minders, so we're both using this needle minder, which I do have those available in my shop. And that's all I got done. That little bit right there, they're greens and a little bit of black, I believe. And I will show you. It is just, oh my goodness, the glare. It's right here. It's in there. But that's all I got done was 100 stitches. Now, I did want to show you what I ended up doing. I made project cards, and I put the numbers for each of the threads, right? All the threads come like this, except for 3 hanks that were bound individually. So they come like this. And they're stuck up into this foam stuff. So what I did is, as I needed it, I cut it off, and then pulled the strands that I needed, and the leftovers go on a card. So the singles already are on a card. And that's all I've actually used, though, is this green and this black. That was it. But as I use them, I'll put them on the corresponding numbers, so that way they'll end up being on project cards. And I'm sure I'm going to get sick of this, and I'll end up cutting them all off and just putting them on there one of these days. So I could see that being a thing. It's fine. But that was my idea of wrangling them together. Alright. So a whole 100 stitches on that. It's a start. I think I did a prompt while I was at the retreat. So that is started. Next up, over the weekend, I had to also take my Hannah Mandela, because that's my bestie sale with Gina. And both of us have had a bear of a time. Matter of fact, I started stitching this, and I had to frog, which was just funny, because she's started this thing 3 times. I've had to frog several 100 stitches out of this thing a couple of times, and it's just a hot mess. But we're keeping with it. We're going to finish it. We are determined. Now, this fabric is 32 count, and it's, I think it's like pumpkin pie. I lie. It's a 32 count Georgia Peach Cobbler from Dixie Sampler. I don't think she makes fabric anymore. You can look her up and see if she does, but I don't think she does. And the thread is 2/2 Silks for You PR067. And I did that because this looks like a skin tone, and that looks like the henna colors. And all I did was I ended up frogging out this in here, putting it back in, putting this in, and putting in this part here. That's it. Did I even do that? Yeah, that's it. And I think I ended up putting in like 100 or 204 stitches or something like that. I think it was like 200 stitches altogether. I will probably stitch on this some more. I was thinking about stitching on this one and this other ink circles I'm going to show you. So I saw more stitches to put in them for this month. So this one will stay out. Alright. I will put this right there. And then I also stitched on, what did I do on this one? I stitched on Pilgrims of Plymouth. That is from Twin Peak Primitives. And I had started this as on September 6th, 2020 for the Mayflower Landing sale. It is stitched on 32 count pictures plus doubloon Belfast linen. I put in 300 stitches total. This works in Pattern Keeper except for the back stitch, of course. So what did I do? I found I have a mistake that I'm not fixing. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, guys. I needed fabric on either end to fit in a Q-snap. So there is a problem with something in here, but it's fine because I just have to put a couple stitches and it'll meet up and it's fine. But I put in like most of the ship, almost all of it. There was just a few stitches right here put in. So all this down here is what I stitched in for the 300 stitches. And this probably will not be pulled out till next year, if that. And I'll tell you why I say if that when I tell you about my plans. Alright. That's my Pilgrims. And that's my stitching. Oh, no, it's not. I lied. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I don't have a... Yes, I do. Hold on. Okay. Take this off here. It's on my Lowry. Okay, so I'm doing the ink circles around Robin, and Sammy had to gave me her part of it at the retreat. Problem is, her chart got wet. She knocked over her drink, and it got all over the chart. So she takes every one of her charts and she scans them in because she uses like some kind of I don't know if it's like notes or good notes or something like that to mark off her stitches. So that's her way of doing a working copy, and she does it all on her iPad all the time, right? Good thing she does, because she had the paper one, spilled it all over, and still had to give me a pattern, so she was able to send me the PDF so I could stitch on it for her. Now, that's not sharing a chart, because this chart is going to the next person, and I'm not keeping it. It's just so I could stitch my part. Please don't make it sound like it's a copyright thing. She owns the chart. I am stitching one corner for her, and it's going to the next person, and the end result is all going to her. I am not keeping this chart. If I want to stitch it, I will buy it, definitely. But by any other name, it's called, and it's from Ink Circles. And now, her corner. Now, we were doing corners, but because of the way it's laid out with the flower, we're doing wedges on hers. Everybody's doing a different color flower, right? So we got to pick our colors, and we were chatting back and forth. We have a little group chat that we're chatting back and forth on what colors we wanted. I picked a blue or an aqua. Somebody else picked a bluish aqua, and then somebody else picked a purple. So Sammy gave me hers. Hers is being stitched on, and let me see if I can see the color. Forest Slushy from Fabric Flare, and I do believe that she had bought this. I think she did confirm with me the other night that she bought this from Stitchery Express when we were up there for Stitch West a couple of years ago. And here it is. So she stitched her wedge. Now I'm just going to stitch this one here. And the reason why I'm stitching this one here is because I'm doing one of the blue flowers, and I figured since there's two blue-green, they can go opposite each other, and then the purple one can go up here, so it sort of matches. And I ended up putting in like 200 and something stitches, and that's all that is right there. I was able to get her chart and put it into Markup XP, which really helps me find, because there's actually different colors. It's not all monochrome. So it was easier to find colors that way and get that stitching done. So I still have more stitches to do, and then I can pass that on to Holly so she can do her portion. I'm trying to get this so it doesn't fall off. Oops. Wrong way. Okay. Lefty, tighty, righty. Righty, tighty, yeah. Lefty, loosey. But I'm doing it backwards. Whatever. Okay, so all that to say, I started my portion of the round robin, and it's not going as quick as mine did. There's color changes, plus I wasn't stitching a lot. Now I'm done my portion of the stitching. I've got this bag here, so let's go and see what's in it, because I have plans, and I have stuff from the retreat, and I have. So we're just going to go with what's on top. Okay, I have an FFO, which I usually open with, but it is what it is. I did finish mine with Love Tag. I added this jute cording and attached this on. I put, I didn't do the nun stitch. I just frayed it. I took some interface, ironed it on the back of this, frayed it, and then I took some, I think it's photo grade or framer's tape, and put it on to this little tag. And there we go. Now, what they gave me was a little, oh, no, that's not what they gave me. They gave me a little clay, let's see if you can see that. See that little clay heart? They gave me a star. Really? So I don't want to use that. So I went digging, and I ended up putting that charm on instead. I'm going to add this to the giveaway since I have it out, and that way I don't have to put it away. How about that? So we're going to have 6 things for the giveaway. So I have the chart, and I have the leftovers so you can compare. There may be enough of this to do those white stitches with, but you can compare and put your own colors in or whatever. But yeah, I'm going to give this away. Keyword love. And I put a heart charm in there because it was between that charm and this rose gold. So I put a heart charm in there. And you have to buy your own tag, though. So there's that. I mean, you can get these tags from Jeanette Douglas, or you can probably go to your craft store, like a Michael's or something, and find either a cardboard one or another wood one. I'm sure they have them somewhere. So that is an FFO, and that is a giveaway. Yay. Okay, I love finding things. Okay, so I ordered from Sammy at Hummingbird Stitchery, and she brought my stuff with her. Oh, okay. Don't mind me. I am looking through stuff and things to see what is what. Okay, this is, yeah. So, I bought Coffee Addict from Alessandra Adelaide Needleworks. This is a newer one. And I do have like a chalkboard type black fabric I can use. Love that. I'll probably just do it in B5200 also, by the way. And then I don't like all of the snowmen from Cottage Garden, just a few, so I did get the pirate one. And I bought the witch one. By the way, we have determined that's a spider on the nose, so we do know that that's not going on the nose of that poor witch. That ain't happening, guys. Right? And then I like this one too. Life is Better with Friends. From the Heart Needle Art. And I had to, guys. Koala Santa. She had 2 of them. I bought one, Laurel bought one. Now, being at my bestie's house and being at Joni's house, Joni had gone through some stuff and gave us some things. I think Joni gave this to me. And it's all kitted up. And I sort of think that's cute. It's got the threads and everything. So that's going to be a thing. I don't know if there's more. Let's see if there's more than just that in there. Because it says sewing box and needle keep. Hey, you know what? I think it was open the whole time. Or maybe it wasn't. How do you open a bag, guys? Oh my goodness. No matter which way I did it, it closed it. Alright, so let's see what's in there. There's a notes page. There's a notes page. Okay, so it's the needle book. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's not a needle book, it's a needle roll type thing. Little cushion and a box top. I think that's cute. So, and she made a working copy. So good. So yeah, I got that from Joni. I do remember that. Gina gave me this little guy. Season's Greetings. I think Gina gave me that. I want to say it was her. And she gave me these, definitely. Santa sled and Noel sheep sled. And these are both by Shepherd's Bush. It's from Gina. This is from Joni. She wrote in it. She was doing a round robin and of this. So it's drawn in, like there's highlighter in it for that chart. But there's other charts in it. Let me see if I can show you. Okay. So there's this one. There's those two. There's the Forget-Me-Not. And then the one she was doing with her friends. I think they were each doing a portion and putting their initials on it, if I remember correctly. Then there's this Hearts Entwined. And is there another one? Then there's Summer Souvenir. And I don't know if that one should. Alright. And then Gina gave me Seasons of Trees, which I like this one, and I think I've almost bought this a couple of times. So I'm glad I didn't. Alright. Alright, and then I was able to get a gift from Lexi, who is Sammy's daughter, because she knows me. So, because she knows this is my favorite word, I use it like a comma. And there's all kinds of subversive sayings and stickers in there. So, love that. Thank you, Lexi. What's next? Let's see. I have this bag here, which has a couple of different things. Okay. Let's see if I can explain. It's a Boy Candies. Those are from Janet Jabber. There are goodies. Now, some of the goodies, I think, are from Janet, and some of them are from her sister Annette. There's some Dove chocolates and a blow pop. This pumpkin, let me take these out, is from Janet. She made these. How cool. And then these pins, somebody was giving out these little pins. Like, I guess they could be counting pins or just cushion pins. Ornamental embellishment pins. Do that to nail that down because I thought they were cute. All right, and then I was going to buy this, but Gina ended up paying for it for me. It's Smack the Jellyfish from Live and Die LA. I think that'll make a good ink circles. And I do believe, either Janet or Annette gave us, I can't remember, but they gave us a little book and stickers, and I put my stickers on my book. It says, let your dreams stay big and your worries stay small, from Rascal Flatts, and then treat people with kindness. But it's just a little notebook. And then from Valkyrie Stitchworks, I had to buy this one. It's a shark striking a pose in a bikini. Because yes, I can't deal. He's just so darn cute. And then I bought this from Alara. Alright. Another needle minder, because I don't have any. And then from Annette, this I know is from Annette. Oh, a scrunchie in this fabric was in there, and I actually used the scrunchie. And then I've got a sleep mask, and it came in this cute little look. I think, did this come up? I don't know. No, I think it does actually, but I'm not gonna play. Anyway, it's a little suitcase, and this you can use to hold your phone. How cute is that? So, okay, let me throw that over there. How about that? Janet Chaba. I kept the card because I can make it into a thread drop. Alright. Shall we toss these things in here? Oh, and some lotion. One of them gave us lotion. Janet or Annette. I can't remember, because I think they gave them to us at the same time also. Okay. Also, Sheila was there. My friend Sheila, new from last year. And she gave me a little bag. And it has a sticker book in there. It's, like journal stickers. So, and she gave me this, everybody always becoming love in a world full of setbacks and difficult people, an inspirational Dayspring day brightener, right? And each day has a little, and she signed it for me. And each day has a little something in there for me. So, and it props open. And then she gave me this little bouquet of DMC with a lollipop. And this cute little note card. She made these little note cards. I think she made them. And it's a little note along with little stickers and a threader. It's the cutest thing, guys. Thank you so much, Sheila. Alright. I'll put Sheila's stuff in here. I tried to keep everything together, guys. I tried. Alright. And Candy gave us these little packs here. I don't know if that's magnetic or not. If it's not, then I'll put a magnet on it. And I can use it on my magnet board. But it's got some candies and nail file. Alara Designs. She had these for everybody. She had them laid out. That's how she spells her name if you want to look it up. And so we got these needle minders in our little swag bag. And then we also received, I'm trying to get this open, guys. It ain't easy. Life is hard. So we got scissor fobs with the state of Ohio on it. And that was from Valkyrie Stitchworks / The Retreat. And this is Ruby Zoisite. Recovers vitality and joy, promotes healing. Alright. And there. And then what? Oh, something else from Joni. Faith, Hope, and Charity from 2002. Again, this is the old Willow Designs group. And my friend Andrea actually stitched this. And it's got the fabric. Yeah, it's got the fabric and the threads with it. Also, you should be jealous, by the way, because I got this box from Joni. This beautiful wooden box with an open top, hinged, because I'm unhinged, and the mat board. It's a thick mat board to put your piece in and secure it in the top. She was getting rid of it. I was like, yes, please. It'll fit in my luggage. And it fit in my luggage. So we're good. Thank you, Joni. And she's got 120 by 72, which I don't know if that's for, I don't know what count that would be for, but I bet you that's what would fit in that area there. All right. Now, Jean, oh, wait. Oh, here's some more stuff that I got. Michelle. I do believe her name was Michelle. I don't think she's got a floss tube. She was there, and she gave me this Cappy Vibes Only. Capybaras, guys. And this is kind of squishy. It's like a foamy type of squish. And it was filled with some goodies. Oh, and, okay. It's got some capybara stickers. It's got, hold on. It's got a threader. It's got maple candy. I think because she lives up in Canada. She brought some maple candy. And then a highlighter. Friction erasable highlighter. Because I use those, actually. And then some Maynard's Swedish Berries. So yes, candy, please. Thank you, Michelle. Also, Honey Bunny Stitchery was there. I had to write that down because I knew I wasn't going to remember. And she gave me this little, look how cute this bird's. I don't know if you can see it real well. But it's a needle minder. Yes, yes, I will have another needle minder. Thank you. Okay, so Gina and I pulled our resources together, and we gave out bags to everybody at our table. And I made a bag for Candy also. And I gave something to Sheila. I forget what I gave to Sheila. But, so the bag consisted of a needle puller with the ear on it. A pen. There was a couple different pens. Coffee. There was a pink one. There was a purple one like this. And they're like a fine gel pen. Guys, it's been this, but much, much worse all week. I need to wrap this up. These little scissors. Travel scissors. And then Gina found these. I had never seen them. And I'm trying to see if I can... I don't know where I'd show you how to use them. But I think she got them on Amazon. And what you do is you roll up your fabric and then you put this on there. Or you put the tip of the fabric in and roll it around. And it'll hold your fabric either... If you're not using it, you can roll it up and put it in there. Or if you're using it... Excuse me. If you're using it and you have excess, you roll it up and put this on there to keep the rolled up stuff out of your way. In lieu of using the cable tags and stuff. Like that. Or, I have one of these here too. Or the thread peels. So, a couple different sizes. I think when we had put them together in the bag, we had matched up colors. So it was like a whole set of colors. And then Gina and I just took the stragglers. And then everybody got a bag with their name on it. Can you see my name on it? You can sort of see it. it gets shiny. So I probably should have used a different color or a thicker font, but I really wanted this font, and it is what it is. But it's still cute. And then I put mine on my zipper, but we all got one of these, and I had extras that I gave out at the retreat. So I forget how many came in a pack, and I just made all of them. And then I had extra needle pullers too that I gave out at the retreat after I gave everybody their things. So that is my retreat haul. Gifts, swag, funness, and I'm just trying to put all this crap back together because I do want to actually stitch when I'm done. Alright. Oh, and then my name tag. What else? Okay. 2 more things I got in the mail. These are things that, one thing I ordered weeks ago finally came in, but I knew it was going to be back ordered. And then my monthly fabric. So I got a sticker. This is from Grace Notes. This is my, I get whatever. They go back and forth with the color and I don't even know what the options are. There's 2 color ways, and I just get the surprise me pretty much. This is a little oranger than it's showing. Let me see if I can't get it to pick it up. Maybe that is really looking brown. When I tell you it is a muted brownie orange, it really is. Believe me. I wonder if this makes a difference. Nope. I don't know how to make that work, guys. Maybe if I get it extra close. It is called Chameleon. Nope. It's not going to show you. It's not that brown. It's not. It's really an orangey color. I'm trying to think of what would be this color orange. It's like a rust. It's more of a terracotta brownish. Anyway, I like it. It's 40 count. I get the 40 count linen. So again, there's only been one where I'm not so sure I'm going to use. So that's pretty good when you're getting mystery anything. So I really do like Corinne's Fabric of the Month. And you can sign up for it on her gracenotes.com website. And this is what was back ordered. They had a sale. Under the Sea had a sale. And of course, I'm an idiot and got the sticky stuff stuck on my picture, but I bought this. Amphoryte, Queen Goddess of the Sea. Guys, I did not know how bodaciously large this biddy is. But she's going to take up half the sea by the time I finish stitching her. She needs a half yard of fabric. For real, like, because she's just over a fat quarter to give you enough to actually stitch. So I need to get a half yard of fabric. I have an idea for a color fabric that I want. Under the Sea is not dying right now because she is going through medical stuff. And from what I hear, she seems to be doing well, and I hope she continues to do so. I like Leslie. So anyway, I've got this one. Don't know when I'm going to start her, but they also had the bead pack on sale. So of course I had to get the bead pack. There's a lot of beads, guys, and there's some large beads in there. You see all this? So I was happy to get that. There's the color that I'm looking for. I can't remember the name of it offhand, but it's one of the aqua sort of colors from Be Stitch Me that I have saved, and I could always go in and buy it if I want. But for right now, I am not purchasing it because I have no idea when or if I'll start it. Okay, plans. My plans are for my birthday, guys. If anybody wants to join me, feel free. My birthday is this Friday, so anytime Friday or this weekend if you'd like. I am stitching a carousel horse. I'm going to have a carousel start for my birthday, and I am doing the Philadelphia Toboggan Company carousel. This came in the Count on Cappy Originals carousels leaflet. I had shown this in a previous video, so you can find it on Etsy. No, I found mine on Etsy. I don't know if you can find any more on there, but I did see them on eBay. And anyway, but if you want to do a birthday start because you're excited it's my birthday too, feel free to do a carousel horse or a horse. You know, I don't have a hashtag for it. Hashtag everybody should celebrate Vicky's birthday. No, I don't have a hashtag. It's fine. But if you do start, then hit me up on Insta or something and let me know. Or in my group. That would be fine too. Or on Virtual Stitches. But yeah, I plan on starting this one. It is going to actually go on this bright Wapo blue. I decided to go bright, guys. I'm pretty sure I decided to go bright. Yeah, I did. Because I had a couple colors. But I'm going to put this bad boy on something really bright. There's the colors. It'll work. It'll work. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think carousels should be brightly colored, so there you go. You know, I'm looking. I just got new needle minders, and I originally picked this little candy one because it reminds me of a carousel. But I have that other candy one in here somewhere. So after I'm done this video, I need to maybe change up. Oh, balloon animals are definitely a carousel. Oh, where'd that go? Oh, it's right here. We'll use Alara's. That should definitely be a thing. How about that? And it's blue because, you know, blue's my favorite color. That reminds me, by the way. Oh, my goodness. So we'll use that one. Let me see. I gotta reach this. Right here. Tina Fraser did some needle minders with that melty bead thing. And I had to go shopping, and I bought Gina and I both Grogu. I thought he was so cute. Look how adorable he is. He's got it. So, yeah. So, that's the thing. He was on something I was stitching. I forget what. But he ended up being on my magnet board to hold my charts. So, I bought one for me, one for Gina. And then I bought another one that she made. It's different. But I want to send it to the person first before I show it. So, I feel like if I show it, you'll know who it's for anyway. But I'll let them show it. I just have to get it mailed. Anyway, plans. Gonna start that carousel on Friday. I have chosen the piece that I'm going to break up into 12 parts for next year. It's a lofty goal for me. But I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. I chose 272 words, and this is how I sort of mapped it out. So, the green is what I've already got stitched. So, I just took a picture, which is weird because they don't have a straight-on picture of this, even on the chart. It's all askewed, so I took and fixed it sort of on my phone, like turned it, twisted it, tried to make it as flat as possible. That's why it's fuzzy, but I didn't need it to be crisp. I don't need to read it. I just needed to know where to put my lines. So that's approximately how that's going to get done. So wish me luck on that. And other plans. I don't know if I will be starting anything else new before the end of the year. But what I've decided to do is, come December, I'm going to do a whip parade. Okay? During that whip parade, I am going to have them split up. And I'm going to show you everything. And actually, I might not split them up. I might split them up as I go. So right as it stands right now, I have, let me not lie to you, 98 whips and 99 whips. Almost to that 100. Somebody wants me to get to that 100. I forget who it was, but I'm almost to that 100. So I have 99 whips because I didn't put a treasured time. I'm writing it as we speak on my list. Okay. So, 99 whips. The way I store my whips are, they're in project bags. And I stand them up on their side, and they stand in one of the utility rolly carts that you get from like Michael's or Joann's or something. So there's two trays. Actually, there's three, but my top one has the wooden thing on top to make it an actual tabletop. So I use the two shelves, and I stand up my project bags in there. That's full. Not only do I have that, but then as you see, I have them hanging here and here, right? Then I have a shelf, the bottom shelf of this, I have more. So while I don't mind having that many whips, I honestly don't. It is what it is. I'll get to them when I get to them. Not having a place for them in here and them getting knocked over or whatever and possibly messed up bothers me. So what I've decided to do is I've gone on my list and I've checked off the ones that I'm definitely carrying over next year. Now, none of them at this point are going to be UFO to the point that I'll never pick them up. It's not like some of the others that I did this year where I decided I didn't want to do them, right? But my plan is I'm carrying over like half of them. So I've got, I think with a treasured time, that would make 42 whips that I definitely want to stitch on for next year. Definitely, those are my choices. I'm bringing them over. What I want to do is I don't mind having 50 to 60 to carry over for next year. So when I do my whip parade, I'm going to remind you guys to keep an eye on everything. Because I'm going to do the whip parade. You're going to see everything. You're going to see everything I'm carrying over, right? And then I'm going to do a follow-up video. If I'm not exhausted, which I probably will be, I'm going to do I'm going to do a follow-up video right after that. Or, like, I might even hold the one until the other one's done so I can do them in succession to each other. What I'm trying to say is I'm going to do my whip parade and then I'm going to have a follow-up one with just the ones that I'm not holding over. I'm not going to show you the whole entire thing. I'll show you the picture of it and you're going to vote by comments in the comment section. So in the follow-up video, I'll show you what the contestants are. You can say as many as you want to vote for. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick like the top, because I have 42, so I'm going to pick either like the top 8 to 18 of them and add them onto my whip list. So I'll have either 40 or 60 to start the year with. The rest of them are going to go away. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys this or not, but I have a hamper. It's a white rectangular hamper that has one of those liners in it. I bought it at like Ross. It was on sale. It was like dirt cheap, 20 bucks. And it's a godsend because that's where I put all my kitted stuff in anyway. So I will put all those in that hamper so it sits in the corner and nothing's getting all beat up and everything. And then I will as I finish stuff next year, let's hope, I'll take one out. I'll have the option. Let's be clear. I'll probably have some new starts. That's fine. But I will also have the option to pull something out of there and add it to my whip list after I finish something. That's the plan. I am going to carry over, which you'll see, a few of the, I purposely have a few of the full coverage on there because they need their work. and then just a lot of other things, which I'll tell you as I go along. But that's the plan. That I need to finish these bags first. That's my priority. Get these bags done because they need to be done. They're Christmas bags. They're all Christmas themed, and I need to get those done and dusted well before Christmas, and then I will do my whip parade, and then come January or after, I'll be starting winter themed and other bags. I also have I have to do inventory for my group. That's in plans. I should have been doing it while I was sick, but I didn't want to mess it up. So, excuse me. So basically what I want to do is I want to take down all or most of the albums and just freshen them up. I want, as you put albums in, the newest album is always at the top when you go to albums. So what I'd like to do is change it. Excuse me. I want to change it so my project bags are at the top. So you don't have to scroll all the way down, because as it is, you have to scroll all the way down to the bottom, which can be annoying sometimes. I mean, of course, you get to see everything else first, but so maybe that's a marketing strategy, but neither here nor there. I sold a whole bunch at the retreat. I have a lot of inventory to go through just to double check everything, which everybody should do every once in a while. Everybody that sells stuff needs to do inventory, and it's about time. So that's a thing that I need to get done, and that's about it right now. I have this video to get uploaded. I have this stuff to clean up, and I have some stitching to do because I am done working for the night as far as bags go. There you go. I hope everyone is doing well, and I do know that a bunch of people did get COVID at the retreat, and I hope they are, I know a lot of us are feeling better. For those that aren't, if you're watching, I hope you feel better really soon. As long as you don't end up in the hospital, I feel it was well worth getting sick so I could see you guys, because I really had a good time. I wish we didn't get sick, but, you know, such is life. And that's about all I got. I have things to do, and I got to go choke to death, apparently, for a minute. And I'll be back in a week. Hopefully I'll have some kind of stitching or some kind of update for you. Maybe it won't be an hour-long video like it is now, and maybe it'll be 10 minutes. Some will be happy, some will be sad. It's all good. I hope everyone's doing well, and I'll see you in a week. Don't forget, don't let anyone steal your sunshine. Bye.